Hi, welcome to Monday's TNT. Thank you for all the support over the weekend. Let's get into today's main news stories. And we start with, a Belgian behaving badly to another Belgian. This happened up in northeast Thailand. Belgian kills his national friend, claiming being extorted never stopped. Two Belgian men who lived in Bhutan Can province had a dispute between them. One who claimed he'd been extorted by his friend finally killed him. He tried to hide the body by burning it, but failed. And it refers to a Mr. Steve, a 42-year-old living with his Thai wife in the Seka district. He's been charged with intentional murder, possession of firearms and ammunition without permission. Belgian man confessed to using a .22 caliber firearm to shoot and kill Mr. Christophe, a 49-year-old fellow Belgian, at a house without an address number. He then dragged the body and dumped it in an old pit just 50 metres from the house, burned 2 car tyres to conceal the corpse. When a rescue foundation arrived, they found flames and smoke still rising from the 2-metre deep pit. Mr. Steve stated that the deceased Mr. Christophe often asked him for money regularly. On the day of the incident, near the evening of May 24, he refused to give 850,000 baht to Mr. Christophe, who allegedly threatened to harm his family and burn down his house. He said he'd heard these threats many times and claimed his children couldn't even go to school because they were afraid of being harmed by the deceased. In anger, he told police he used a .22 caliber handgun to shoot Mr. Christophe 3 times. And afterwards, he drove the victim's motorcycle-carrying truck, dumped it over 60 kilometres across the provincial border, but an investigation team who were there to apprehend drug suspects found his behaviour suspicious, approached him for questioning. Oh, whoops! In a panic, he tried to flee in the vehicle but was intercepted and arrested. Later, police seized a handgun, an ammunition pouch, 6 bullets and 3 shell casings as evidence. So seemingly arousing suspicion on something that wasn't directly connected with the murder, but that Belgian man assisting police with their investigations. Let's go to Pataya now. And checking on PattayaMail.com, Pattaya pub gets 5-year ban after raid uncovers drugs and violations. Not the first time this has happened, won't be the last. A joint police force raided the Dirty pub, located in South Pattaya, following numerous reports and complaints that the establishment was a hub for illegal activities, drug distribution and use, operated past legal hours, and also frequent violent incidents. When authorities arrived, they found the pub in full swing with over 300 patrons consuming alcohol and dancing. Oh, the humanity! Officials halted all activities, turned on the music, ordered the lights on. They then separated the men and women, checked their IDs, proceeding to conduct urine tests for drug traces. They found 219 patrons tested positive for drugs, and additionally various drugs and drug paraphernalia were discarded on the floor amidst other trash. Those found in possession of firearms and those who tested positive for drugs were detained. Charges were pressed against the pub for operating without a licence, selling alcohol beyond permitted hours, and allowing drug use on the premises. As a result, the establishment's been ordered to close for 5 years. The legal proceedings are underway to address the numerous violations uncovered during the raid. More from Pattaya a little bit later in the program, but to a survey, and this was published in nationthailand.com, it says Move Forward, Pita are still most popular, survey finds, and asked if they were to go to a polling station in a few days, which party would they vote for in a constituency-based election. Now what I've done here is we've got the percentages we'll go through in a moment, but the ones I've highlighted in yellow are the current coalition led by Pataya. But Move Forward in this survey has attracted some 35.7% of the vote. Now, if we hark back to the election, they were able to attract about 38% of the primary vote. So it doesn't look, as far as the primary vote's concerned, that much has changed. Then you've got Pataya, Pumjai Thai and United Thai Nation and Palang Pracharat, all coalition members coming in second to fifth. And not much to talk about beyond that. But asked whom they would want to be the Prime Minister now, the respondents replied, Well, 47% said Pita, then 17% said General Prayut Chan-o-cha, the former Prime Minister, 10% said Pattongtan Shinawat, who is Thaksin's youngest daughter, and then coming in number 4th, the current Prime Minister, Srettha Thavisin. And then you've got Anitin Charnvirakul, Durin, the former Democrat leader, and General Prawit Wongsuwon getting a whole 0.4%. So the current Prime Minister, his entourage wouldn't want to be reading that survey today, but it looks like not much has really changed in the sentiment from the electorate. Of course, the next election at least a couple of years away at the moment. Let's go on to our next story. We head to Pataya, and this from the PattayaNews.com. And physical altercation between guards and customers on Soi 6 in Pattaya goes viral. And there is video of this, but we've decided not to show it. It's a little bit too violent for Mr. YouTube. But the altercation was involving security personnel working for independent bars from an undisclosed entertainment venue and 3 foreign nationals. Happened late in the afternoon on Friday, May 24. It was captured on video. And the videos, each lasting approximately 1 minute, depict the security guards engaging in a physical confrontation with the foreign individuals. The footage shows one unidentified tourist in a white shirt seemingly being attacked by the guards, followed by a second tourist in a grey shirt who intervenes and is subsequently assaulted. And one unidentified foreign tourist appeared to be kicked in the head by a guard while lying injured on the ground at the end of the fight, which caused significant discourse and commentary on both Thai and English social media. And apparently the conflict arose from a disagreement over a drink bill, and 3 foreign customers were involved, with 2 settling their bills, the third allegedly refusing to pay, and the dispute escalated when the unpaid bill led to a verbal and physical confrontation once security arrived at the venue. One of the foreign customers allegedly attacked security first after causing a scene at the venue. Now, follow up to that, also in the PattayaNews.com, Pattaya police take action against Soi 6 security guards for assault on tourists. And the incident, which has sparked widespread condemnation and raised concerns over the city's image as a tourist destination, was captured on a viral video and has since circulated widely. Mr. Ball, Mr. Tom and Mr. Ice were taken into custody, and the guards were reportedly part of an independent freelance group for multiple independent bars not directly associated with any particular bar or group. And the suspects, these are the 3 security guards, have admitted to their involvement in the incident, with Mr. Ball disclosing that he was allegedly initially assaulted by a tourist, resulting in injuries that required medical attention. Despite this provocation, the guards' response has been widely criticised as excessive and damaging to Pattaya's reputation. And in response to the incident, the superintendent has ordered a strict legal follow-up, ensuring that the guards face the consequences of their actions. The case is further supported by CCTV footage, and the condition of the tourist involved in the incident, who appeared to be kicked in the head by a guard, was still unclear. Well, and we, of course, wish anybody injured well in their recoveries, but a situation clearly got a bit out of control. Interestingly, it happened late in the afternoon on a Friday, probably before too many people had had too many drinks, but there you go. That video circulating online, we won't be showing it, and neither did the Pattaya News. And with thanks to our sponsor, 5-Star Marine at 5starmarinephuket.com, we head to Singapore. This reported in straitstimes.com, plane involved in SQ321 incident returns to Singapore, and the Singapore Airlines plane that experienced severe air turbulence on May 21, resulting in a death and dozens of injuries, returned to Singapore on May 26, that would have been yesterday, after being cleared for departure from Bangkok. And the Boeing 777-300ER was flown back from Bangkok on May 26th, landed in Singapore at 1:39 p.m. And according to a Singapore Airlines update on May 26, 40 passengers and 1 crew member are still receiving treatment in Bangkok. And the airline said 53 people on the flight, including the crew member, were still there. Now, just noting on the same page, at the top of the page, this story, turbulence hits Qatar Airways flight to Dublin. 12 injured, says the airport. And 12 people travelling on a Qatar Airways flight from Doha to Ireland were injured during a bout of turbulence. But the plane landed safely and as scheduled, and it was a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, and the aircraft experienced turbulence while airborne over Turkey. And Irish broadcaster RTE, citing passengers arriving at Dublin Airport, said the incident lasted less than 20 seconds and occurred during food and drink service. Well, of course, we hope everybody's okay, but it looks like these bouts of turbulence seem to wait until the food trolleys come out. But another report less than a week after that Singapore Airlines incident. All right, that's all we've got for today. Remembering that our broadcasts on a daily basis are now around about 10 minutes, but we will be doing special features during the week on big key stories as they emerge. So you'll get used to the rhythm. Don't worry, we're still here every day covering all the main stories from around Thailand. So thanks for dropping in, and we'll see you tomorrow.